I declare this Ringo Starr Day in Hollywood.
Thank you. All right, let's give me one of these. Peace and love. Thank you. Okay, drummers. Let me get my notes out. I gotta promise you they're a lot shorter than the last guy. Okay, I want to do this first, and then I'm going to chat for a couple of hours. I want to thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. How great. Hello. The Walk of Fame Committee. The councilman and Leron for hosting this ceremony. He was great, actually, Leron. And, I want to thank Capitol Records. It's nice to look at a building you helped pay for. But, the Beatles and Capitol, we go back, and thank you, darling. For those who didn't hear, she said I look fantastic. I also want to thank the Hard Rock Cafe, because they're from the Hard Rock Cafe. They catered the whole thing in there, and it was great. I'm so sorry you all couldn't fit in. To stand here and, and hear what Joe Walsh had to say was very moving. He's the finest guitarist in my world, I got to tell you that. And, we've been close for a long time, and somebody else knows exactly how long, not us, just like he told us. And, Joe was in the first All-Star band, and he never let me down. And he used to come on in some wacky outfits. But as soon as he gets hold of a guitar, he's the man. And so I love Joe, and now he's a family member. He's married my wife's sister, who is my favorite sister-in-law. I can say that here because the others live in England. That's not true. And I've known Marjorie like 3 days less than I've known Barbara. And she's always been very kind, very loving. It's been great. And, okay, well, let's say Joe, guitar. And, Don was the Rasta man from, I don't know. I don't know where he's from, really. But besides, the Rasta man, he's an incredible musician. He understands music. He understands musicians. It's all about the music. It's not about the personality, really, though the personality comes into the music, because I play my personality. But, it's hard to stand up here and you have guys like that saying what they said. I mean, I want a record of that. I want to put the CD on every night in case I get down. And hear it there. But, I've always felt close to Don, and he is on the last record. Why not? Why don't we plug it? And that's what I'm going to call the next one. Why not? Why don't we plug it? Yeah. Incredible. And Ben Harper is an incredible musician. A man I met for a short interlude a couple of years ago, and then last April he was a band with the TM concert we did in New York with Paul McCartney and Eddie Vedder, lots of other people. But Ben, in his goodness, was going to be my band on the show, which was great. I mean, he's his own band, but he worked up my numbers, and it was great. And so when I finished this record, which he's on, Why Not, I had to go and promote it, which we've been doing the last couple of weeks, and he stood up again. He said he'd love to do it, which, you know, made my life so easy because it's a band I've met, and, you know, like the All-Stars, at the beginning it's a bunch of strangers. We become friends later, but he's got the band. It's called the Relentless Seven. I've never seen seven. So, you know, I don't know what that means, really. But anyway, he's a great human being, and you know, I like to spend as much time as I can with great human beings, and the three guys that got up tonight are at top of my list. So great. You know, and the other thing I want to thank the mayor for stopping by. How great is that? You know what I mean? He was going somewhere else, but he got caught up in the madness. Yeah. And they'll, you know, when you're the mayor, they'll hold the dinner. That's how it is. Anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by, and I really want to thank Barbara and tell her how much I love her. And you know, she is 30 years we've been together, and you know, she's a beautiful human being with a beautiful heart, and that's what I fell in love with when her boyfriend was putting her on a plane at LAX. You know, you can't stop love. And I was the other side of the counter, and I looked at this woman, and I just couldn't help myself. I fell in love with her. And then my story is that she tortured me for 2 months. And then after that, around about the end of Feb, we've been together ever since. That was 1980. I love you, Barbara. You know, and I can't, you know, go away without mentioning that, you know, the Beatles, in my book, it was the best band in the world. And, you know, I'm an only child, and I joined this band, and I had 3 brothers, and they, you know, they looked out for me, and I looked out for them, and we all supported each other. And it was really beautiful to be part of that. And besides that, we made some great records. You know, there's 2 of my closest friends were nominated here in front of me. You know, there's John and there's George. I love them both. So I want to hear one big peace and love for both of them. Peace and love! And let's not forget the guy who's in England, Paul. Peace and love! And what else can I say? I mean, I'm thrilled to be getting this star. You know, it's something I not really dreamed of. He said, oh, God, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And what's my name? Ringo Starr. And it can't get any better, can it? You know, and I want to mention you know, this is the start of the next 50 years of stars. And, you know, I'm proud to be the first one. And it's also cool to get it at night, you know. Because I don't know about you, but where I live, the stars come out at night. And, you know, I missed it the other week. There was the incredible Roy Orbison. He's on the street here. Incredible singer, songwriter, human being. You know, I want to tell you just this quick story of Roy Orbison and the Beatles. We were touring England, and, you know, Roy was American, so he, you know, he was the big shot. We were just local boys. But anyway, we were on after Roy every night. We were sort of getting a reputation by now, and Roy would go in and he'd do Running Scared. Just running scared. You know, and Roy never moved. He just played, but he was so great that the audience were mesmerized and just overwhelmed with the joy of his voice. Anyway, we'd be behind the curtain because we're next on going, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's us, we're coming. And he was the hardest act the Beatles ever had to follow, Roy Orbison. God bless him. And, you know, I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. I am thrilled that this is happening. And I just want to say one more time, peace and love. Thank you.